Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Buoyancy, where I've got a bit of a plan. And as usual, my plan involves a lot of resources that we don't have, but we're in a good spot to get some. There's a ton of stuff around here. I want to swing up and grab this whale here, and then there's some driftwood piles over here too, because as usual, we're very shy on wood. That seems to be our limiting factor most of the time. So let's get our brand new motor going here, guys. Let's get our motor going. Okay, we're low on fuel. That's fine. We're going to grab a whale. Whales equal fuel. That's how whales work. And then we're going to grab some wood. And then we're going to build some stuff. My plan may have to wait. There's a bit of a storm coming. We've gotten all the bits of the whale, and I just parked the town over here in a driftwood pile and some fish. There's all sorts of good stuff over here, including a survivor's raft, but this is probably going to be worse. All right, everybody start battening things down. If you find a hatch, batten it very, very quickly. Yeah, okay, many things are on fire after that, and they totally destroyed my forager. That's a pain, because that guy was actually working on something at the moment. All right, we need a new forager, guys. Rather quickly, if you could, please. Now, why can I not... Oh, there we go. Okay, right in there, right where it used to live. That's fine. Fires are mostly out. Mostly out. The brewery is on fire, but I think that will be fine. A pain to waste that wood rebuilding the forager. I had more plans for that wood, but we're in a pretty good spot here. I may just spend some time gathering all of these resources as driftwood and trash and a bunch of floating crates. I may even spin over to this trading post and see if we can just buy and sell some stuff instead. Is there anything I'm really stocked up on? No, actually. I got a lot of fish, but that's about it. Oh, a survivor's raft. Hi! Let's see. Survivor's raft. Rescue them, leave them be, demand resources, take them prisoner, eat them. I think we're going to go in a little bit of a different direction with Buoyancy. I'm going to eat them. Yeah, I'm going to eat those people. Yeah, we've resorted to cannibalism after the storm. The storm just freaked everyone out. We're cannibals now. Heads up, everyone. And to the best of my knowledge, that seemed to have had no negative impact on my little colony here, my little floating city. We just ate a bunch of human beings, and everyone seems to be broadly happy about this. They're at 86% happiness, so I don't know, I guess 14% of them weren't keen on cannibalism, but the vast majority are, so good job, guys. We'll certainly eat some more people in the future then. Right, so the forager has finally been rebuilt, and we've parked ourselves in another driftwood pile, and there's at least 2 more here that I can spot, so good. I'm going to queue up some buildings for these people. Let's, what did I want? The one military thing that I don't really have, the junk cannon. There we go. 30 wood, 20 plastic, 20 metal bars. I don't actually have any metal bars, because I don't have any scrap. That's the thing. Is there any destroyed boats around here that I should be aware of? No. For once, we're actually got tons of wood in the area, but not the boats. Survivors, we may come over and eat you. Just as a warning, you may want to row yourselves away a little faster than that, because we're cannibals now. It's a decision we've made as a colony. There was a boat, and we've decided to go in the direction of eating humans. So, metal bars. Maybe we'll just go to the Hermit's Landing here and see if they've got some for sale. I do have some dirt I could contribute to the buying and selling process, and quite a bit of fish. If you guys are interested in buying fish, I'm interested in selling it to you. Well, they don't have any scrap metal here at Hermit's Landing, but they do have the bars that I need. So let's see how much we can shave off in terms of selling them something to accommodate this that's not actually that valuable to them. So we should be able to make this up, hopefully primarily with fish. That's my goal. So if we were to sell you a bunch of fish that I can probably make up later, like that many fish. Actually, not quite that many fish. That's a lot of fish I just sold you. There we go. Fish for metal. Confirm that trade. Sorry. And sink the trading post. Well, it did leave behind some valuable resources. Sorry about that. Can I have my fish back? Indeed I can. 12 fish just washed up on the greenhouse hitting that resource crate. So yes, I've I've bought your metal bars and I got my fish back by sinking you. This aggression tactic is working out really well. Can we get to some of the survivors of that trading post and perhaps eat them? So I'm going to start queuing up some buildings that we totally don't have the resources for, but I'm going to queue them up anyway. I'd like to get another guardhouse going over here. And I'd like to get the junk cannon. Now that's got a radius, which I would assume is where it can shoot things from. Why don't we put that guy sort of right sort of at the front of the raft? Let's just arbitrarily designate this to be the front of the raft. You don't have anywhere near the resources you need to build that. But get started on it when you can, please. And I'll try to dig up some more scrap metal for you in the meantime. There we go. There's a couple of destroyed ships in that direction, and there's some trash and some fish on the way there, as well as some more driftwood. Cool. Everly was working on a catapult and launched themselves into the stratosphere. Well, bye. Bye. Probably good job you left, otherwise we might have eaten you. Alright, we're getting all sorts of good stuff out of this trash pile. Some scrap metal, some plastic, all sorts of neat stuff. And there's another one here, and a destroyed ship, and a whole bunch of floating crates, and some tasty survivors are over there too. So I think we're in a good spot right now. Hopefully with all of this, they can get my new military infrastructure built. And while we're just parked here, I want to look at the limits again. I don't think we need this much beer kicking around. That's just sucking up resources. I know there are people who will probably disagree, but I'm going to say there is a limit of 70 beer. That's it. Just 70 beer on site at any one time. So when they reach that limit of 70, the idea is that they'll stop making it and devote those resources to other things. You can have some beer, guys. I'm not denying you beer. I'm just saying we don't need the entire raft full of beer. And we finally gathered enough stuff to build the junk cannon. Now, what exactly does this use? Metal bars and dirt to make a bomb. Okay, the metal bars are somewhat problematic as we're a little low on scrap metal right now, but we are gathering some eventually. The dirt should be no problem, I think. I think we can deal with the dirt issue. Speaking of the dirt issue, that's the deep diver. I'd like to see another one of those guys kicking around. I think, yeah, just double up on some production around here. Recycler, smelter, deep diver. Well, before we do that, let's not do that, because you know what it's time for. It's time for another bridge. That's what I'd like to see around here. One more bridge, because bridges. And then let's get the deep diver right on the end here, right in a really vulnerable position when the pirates come. You do that, Sparky. And actually, speaking of vulnerable position when the pirates come, you know what? One more guardhouse. Why not? This is going to suck up all of our resources. It's going to take us forever to get this built. But I'm going to give it a shot, because we're in a pretty heavy resource area anyways. Oh, somebody's been murdered again. Again by Martin. Somebody should probably grab Martin and put a stop to this. He's murdered 4 or 5 people at this point. Is it because of the cannibalism? Are you really keen on the cannibalism, Martin? Okay, we've got pirates, but we might be better defended this time. We've got a lot of military here. They haven't finished this guardhouse, that's fine, but we've got other guardhouses and rangers, and now we've got a junk cannon. Do I know what direction they're coming from? Because I should probably get my junk cannon facing forward here. Can we pan out a little bit? Yeah, where are you guys coming from? Do we know? I'd like to spin the raft with the junk cannon first, but you guys are being strangely elusive right now. That's fine. You'll pop up at some point and we'll deal with you, because I think we're actually in a good position to deal with these guys. Oh, there they are. There they are. And the junk cannon's right where I need it to be. Can you guys just spin a little bit this way, please? So the junk cannon's going to be the first thing that fires off. Hopefully you guys have had time to make some ammo. I think you likely have, but let's see if this is going to do anything. Are you guys just going to fire when they get into range? Yeah, you are, actually. Okay, I think you kind of missed with that one, but you made a sizable effort on it. Oh, there's a lot of pirates. Oh, it's the clown car of pirates again. Okay, everybody 2 arms, or if you feel like battening anything down, go ahead and do that. Oh dear, there's a fire. I just put a lot into military, guys. Do you want to maybe get something done around here? No? Okay. I do notice all the pirates are sad, which is good. I'm hoping that means they haven't done very well. How did we do? 28 out of 42 killed. Alright. And we lost some resources. Mostly they took dirt, which is fine. I can restock dirt fairly well. Lost 11 guards and 8 villagers. Okay, not our best moment, guys. Not our best moment, but not our worst either. Not horrible. Oh, were those my guys who were sad? I don't know. Anyway, somebody's sad. There are numerous dead bodies in my city. I think we resort to cannibalism. Let's eat them. That's fine. That's free food. You know what? Let's see the bright side of the pirate attack. Free food. Hopefully one of the people killed was the murderer Martin, our local serial killer. We can only live in hope. I swung over to this trade post here just for fun, but they don't really have a lot. I'll take what you got in terms of food. That's fine, and maybe I'll just sell off a little bit. Oh, wow, they really value that food. I don't know if I can make this up. Oh, actually, they really value fuel, too. No, you know what? That's a lot of money for food. I don't think I'm going to take that trade. I think we're going to move on somewhere else and see if we can get our own food. Although, resources are getting depleted. There is a school of fish over here. And a driftwood pile. You know what? That's exactly what I need. I think I can park myself right in the middle of this and get all of this at once. Yep, there's another storm coming. That can't possibly end well. I was just kind of bumbling around here, gathering resources. There's a couple of good things around here. There's a whale up there I'd like to get. But it's another storm, which means we need to get those hatches battened down. I think you've got a hatch over here in the bakery. Yeah, I can see it's wide open. Batten that. Yeah, that one did a fair bit of damage there. It took out a bridge, which means something is not connected. Can we get that reconnected, please? I know there's not enough resources. If you could just let me queue it up, that would be good, because otherwise that's going to sink. Alright, that was my spare deep diver. I know you don't have enough resources right now, but I'd like to queue it up so this doesn't sink. It's totally going to sink. Well, he is a deep diver. He should be used to that. Enjoy your time at the bottom of the ocean. Basically, you're going to work, you're just never coming back. Yeah, the raft's moving on and this guy's just stuck here. Sorry, I didn't have enough wood to build a bridge back to you. We're kind of leaving you behind. Yeah, oh god, he's so sad. He's just looking at the edge of the raft. Where are you guys going? Come back! Oh, we've got a trade request. Sure, we'll accept your docking request. Hopefully you're not pirates. And don't get any eyes on that whale. That's my whale. I'm totally having that. Oh, here they come. Oh, they got a neat-looking boat. I like that. Oh, you got lots of stuff. The SS Geoduck. Well, welcome to the SS Insomnia. I'm sure we'll get along well. Is there anything I'm really stocked up on? Yeah, actually, beer. You guys want to buy any beer? At least give my beer guy something to do, because he hasn't made any beer in ages because he's at his quota. I also have quite a bit of kelp. I would happily shave off some of that, and strangely a fair bit of plastic. You can have that. You want the kelp too. You actually want grain. I might be able to sacrifice some of that. Yeah, I can sacrifice a little bit of that. Alright, 870. What can I get for that I kind of need? Metal bars. Do you have any wood? Just basic wood? No. Okay. Well, what's more valuable to you? The scrap? That's 7. Okay, and the metal bars are 13. Well, probably smarter just to take the metal bars then. Oh, and they did have a little bit of wood here. I didn't even see that, so I'll take some of that. That'll be fine. And how about a little bit? Oh, not quite that much. There we go. Good enough. Okay, well, thank you, Geoduck. Thank you for stopping by. Well, while we're parked at this whale and this trash pile, I'm going to spend the resources I just purchased very, very badly by building bridges to things. And maybe a platform to some other things. Yeah, that can go... Oh, almost right there. Perfect. I don't know that that actually connects to that, but that's fine. And I think perhaps another guardhouse. Yeah, let's get one of those kicking along, because we didn't do quite as well as I wanted us to with the last pirate attack. That's going to suck up a bunch of resources, but there is another trading post right over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Dale and Cousins. I love Dale and Cousins. They branded themselves very well. I tell you, when I'm looking for post-apocalyptic trade, I'm going to Dale and Cousins. I think we might have mildly polluted the water getting the crude oil out of that destroyed ship. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't think anyone noticed that. That's fine. I'm sure they're all doing the same around here, too. Oh, Lord, there's more pirates. Okay. And my new guardhouse is not up and running yet. Well, we're just going to have to batten down the old hatches or call to arms, or everyone just get ready to get murdered, please. Oh, and they're coming the wrong way. That's very fussy of them. My junk cannon, maybe I can just spin the ship real quick here. Oh yeah, they're trying to chase us. That's funny. Can you get in range and start firing at these people? Thank you. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, that once the pirates land, we can't spin anymore. Could you all fire your junk? Yeah, there you go. There's a nice little... Oh yeah, you didn't like that. You didn't like that one bit. This is mildly alarming. This is not so much a pirate as a floating castle of some sort. I fear there may be Vikings. Right, how's everything going? The junk cannon's getting in there. Alright, are we maybe destroying their ship? That would be valuable. Oh dear, everything's on fire. Oh no, there's another one. There's another horde of Viking pirates. Oh dear, and another one. Oh, this could very much be the end of the raft. This could be the final days of the raft here. I think we're all going to die. Well, despite the drama of that attack, they only got away with 4 pints of beer. Guys, I would have just given it to you. I mean, you could just go to the brewery. It's a pub. You could have just gone in. I would have handed you the beer. We killed 50 of them. We lost a lot of us. And they only got away with 4 pints of beer. Okay, well, everybody start rebuilding things, I guess. And that is probably a good place to call it on Buoyancy, and I think a good place to call it on Buoyancy for the channel. I think anything more than this, anything after this, would largely just be more of the same. Gathering resources, building some stuff, fending off pirates, doing some trade, gathering more resources, rinse and repeat. I think at this stage of development, I think we've sort of seen what we're going to see from Buoyancy. So I'll call it a day on this and move on to something else. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I think it's a neat little game. I just want to see more of it. I want to see what's coming down the road with this, with all these things down here that we haven't unlocked, like policies and technology and all that sort of thing. So we'll give it a rest on Buoyancy. We may revisit this later if you guys are interested when there's more development to it. But thank you guys very much for watching it. If you did enjoy it, do please let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you as always for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. We embrace all religions here in Tropico, so long as the practitioners of that religion remember that we have a crocodile farm over here and that the fence is not crocodile proof.